every reporter in town was scrambling to get information, me among them. And I had spent most of the day, most of the last 2 or 3 days, making phone calls, working sources, going out to neighborhoods, knocking on doors, just doing things reporters do to hustle to try and find a story. And we were all trying to get some new lead on this brutal and senseless killing on Hovey Street. I'm at my desk at the city-county building, and the phone rings. I answer, and it's a man who tells me that his brother was there when the murders happened. And his brother is terrified because the police, the sheriff had gone on TV and saying, we're going to hunt you down like dogs. This man told me his brother's name was Jasper Frazier, and Jasper was terrified. He thought he was going to get killed by the police. He thought the people who had been with him and the man who had actually fired the shots, he thought they were going to kill him. He didn't want to turn himself in Indianapolis, so he went to relatives in Toledo. This man gave me another phone number. I called it, and it was a mobile phone to Jasper's sister. And she was actually driving him to the police station at the time. Soon I have Jasper on the phone, and the first thing he said to me, and this is the direct quote, "I ain't killed them kids, man." Jasper had committed some crimes in the past. He had a record, and he was known. So some people came and got him and said, "Hey, we've got an easy robbery. Come with us." And he did. He went with them. He went with them. They went to some neighborhoods. They got some guns. He and another man, we found out later, was named Ronald Davis. And then 2 other men drove to the house on Hovey Street. They kicked in a window, opened a door, went inside, found 2 women, 2 children. Jasper tells me that the other man just started shooting, and he didn't stop till everyone was dead. He was already on his way to turning himself in, but the Indianapolis police had never heard of him at the time, and they were looking at some of the other folks who were involved, but Jasper's name had never come across their desk. When he finally got to the police in Toledo, they had difficulty holding him because he wasn't wanted for anything. There were no crimes. He wasn't a criminal, and he wasn't wanted. But he waited there, and Indianapolis police got there, picked him up, and brought him back that night. This man was afraid, and this man wanted his story to be told. He wanted people to understand that while he was there, he didn't pull the trigger. This was a big story. This is the kind of story that defined my career as a police reporter and breaking news reporter here in Indianapolis. I'm happy at how the Star reported it back then. This was a big story at the time, and really one of the biggest stories of my career.